bribery, probation, and total disappearance. Jessica Murillo was given a second chance in 2019, 5 years of community supervision instead of prison. But instead of staying on the straight and narrow, she dropped off the radar for an entire year. Today, she returns to court with a plea, a backstory of hardship, and a last-ditch attempt to avoid prison. This isn't just a legal hearing, it's a collision of law, life, and consequences. So buckle up, because this case is packed with contradictions, courtroom tension, and a judge who's clearly run out of patience. Let's get into it.
Okay, this is cause numbers 2239100 and 2239101. Are you Letitia Tebow? Mm-hmm. And Ms. Tebow is currently on probation for failure to comply with sex offender registration in each of these cases. I looked this up. I think there may be, and Ms. Simon's here, this update report says 2 10-year adjudicated probations, but it was a 2-year term.
It was 2 over 5.
2 TDC over 5, correct?
Excuse me, that's where that was an error.
Okay, just making sure. And so Ms. Tebow was previously here, entered pleas of true to counts 2 and 4 in the motion to revoke probation. And I've received the updated pre-sentence report. Have you all received that updated report?
State has to.
Any additions or corrections to that other than the one that I already made?
None from the state. Nothing but that.
And there was no agreement. Is there any evidence with regard to the other counts, Mr. Hoffpower?
Any new failed to register?
No. I don't know. She pled true to counts 2 and 4, so there's obviously some other counts. Do you have any witnesses or evidence with regard to those other counts?
Now we're at the fork in the road. The state wants her probation revoked, while the defense pleads for another chance. Classic courtroom tug-of-war. But here's the kicker. Jessica's been gone for months, hasn't checked in, and her original charge? Bribery, not a minor slip-up. The defense tries to soften the situation, even calling her to testify, which is risky, by the way. It opens her up to tough questions and inconsistencies, but it also gives Jessica a rare opportunity to speak directly to the court and show she's changed. Do you think a heartfelt explanation is enough here? Or is this just damage control? Let us know in the comments.
We're going to full abandon those counts. We'll just proceed on 2 and 4.
Okay.
Other than I call my probation officer. I like her opinion.
Okay, so I guess there was an arrest in
It's in Florida.
Palatka, Florida. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, so count 1. Why don't you have any evidence with regard to count 1 if your probation officer's here?
Sure, we can call. I'm sorry. Apologize, Your Honor.
Ma'am, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. You may proceed.
Ms. would please take the name from the record, please.
Sarah Simon.
I'm a son of you, the probation officer, assigned Ms. Tebow.
I am.
Okay, and how long have you been first supervision officer?
Year and a half.
Okay, and throughout the time that you've been a probation officer, has you complied with the terms of her condition? In either one of the cases?
Speak up, please. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, she has not?
She's not.
Yeah, okay, in what instances has she not complied?
Ms. Tebow has had consistent reporting habits. She has not paid towards her process fees. And she's recently obtained.
But she allowed, first of all, was she allowed through her probation in Texas to venture out of the state and be in Florida?
She was not.
Okay, she wasn't allowed?
She was not allowed.
Is she allowed through her reporting as a sex offender to move or go to another state and have no probation? Is she allowed to leave the state?
No, without.
She pled true to that.
Okay.
Count 1 is that she has not reported since January 27th of 2025.
Is that true, ma'am? Is
That is true.
she intermittently, or she is fully not? She's been called absconder.
She is absconded.
Okay, since that day.
Yes. Or 90 days after that comes in January, she became absconded.
She been absconder. Okay, and since she reported since the time on which she was arrested.
She has not reported
Have you spoken to her at the jail?
at the hearing.
This is the moment the courtroom shifts from legal technicality to human drama. Jessica reveals she was homeless, living on the streets, and using drugs. She says she's now been sober for over a year. And for anyone who's battled addiction, that's no small feat. But here's the legal truth. While empathy matters, accountability is everything in court. Jessica didn't call, didn't email, didn't even attempt to transfer probation to her new county. Yes, her circumstances were dire, but the system requires at least some communication. What would you do if you were the judge? Extend compassion or enforce the law? Sound off below.
All right, did she give a reason for why she did it?
She did not.
At this time, I'll pass it on to you.
Okay, I also would like to know, Ms. Simon, were you able to confirm in any way the arrest? Obviously, she's going to say she didn't do it, and that's okay, but if she was actually just, whether an arrest happened in Florida?
Yes, I did obtain an arrest report from Florida.
PC, okay. But do you have a problem cause? Do you have a full offense?
The full officer.
Okay, for what crime was she arrested for?
There's two, I think one was petite theft and then obstruction by disguise first.
Okay. Was it all the same incident?
Yes.
And what date did that occur, according to the law?
June 29th, 2025.
And were both those committed?
Objection as far as committed, Your Honor. I don't object to her listing evidence as far as an arrest.
An
but
arrest.
as far as the actual commission, it would violate a right to free cross.
Did the allegation occur?
Yeah, the arrest.
The arrest occurred while she was on probation.
Kelly, this just did something again.
Case.
Correct.
And those haven't been resolved to your knowledge?
Not to my knowledge.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She initially failed to report in January, is that right, of 2025?
That was the last face-to-face contact I had.
January 2025. Then arrest June 29th of 2025.
Yes.
So February, March, April, May, June, 5 failures to report. And she went into absconder status March of 2025?
Maybe April.
April.
Like 90 days after.
90. So April 2025, she became an absconder. 2 months after that, she was arrested in Florida, is that right?
Right.
So you were aware she was in Florida, which day, when were you made aware that she was in custody in
I
Florida?
received a phone call from somebody that let me know that she was arrested and in jail in Florida. And then that's when I obtained this arrest report.
So when did there was an MTRP entered into NCIC, I guess, after April? Was there an MTRP and that's why Florida advised you? There was an active warrant for her then?
There was an active warrant for the MTRP. She was arrested for the.
Right, and that warrant popped up in June in Florida.
Correct.
So from June 29th to today, she's been in custody, is that right? So
I
she
didn't try to
couldn't
open
report
anything, it
it
just started doing stuff
to
on its
probation
own.
department. She's in custody from June 29th to today because she's locked up.
I don't care.
That's not her fault that she didn't report because she's in custody, correct? So she can't report.
Right.
As far as supervising her, she has reported, you say inconsistently, but that means she has reported some, correct?
Correct.
During the times that she has reported, have you been able to interact with her appropriately? She maintain proper demeanor, that type of thing?
She was, yes, but she was consistently late. I had to reschedule her several different times to get her into the office.
Have you had any other difficulties with her as far as just maybe perhaps being late or scheduling, as far as your actual interactions with her? Does she maintain appropriate demeanor, acted appropriately with you?
Yes.
Would you object to continuing to supervise her?
I would.
Why is that?
My personal opinion, I don't think it's too close to her probation as a priority. She has been on probation, I think, since 2022 and has made no progress in regards to her fees. She did some community service, and that's about it.
When you say progress, how do you measure progress on probation?
satisfying our court order conditions.
And how is she falling short other than the reporting and fees and community service?
And she committed.
So is this correct in the, hold on a second, hold on. Is in the updated report, it states that since she was granted supervision, has reported 6 times for scheduled office visits. Is that a correct number?
In the end, the judge made her position clear. 0 tolerance means 0 chances left. Jessica's probation is revoked, and she's sentenced to 5 years in prison, but not without one final lifeline. The judge requests she be placed in a therapeutic community, offering a path to recovery. There's even a heartfelt moment where the judge personally offers to help her find treatment after release. This case was more than a legal decision. It was a battle between repeated failure and the hope for redemption. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Because when real lives meet real justice, the drama writes itself.